Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Lots of kind of like movie reviews this week, or well, this is more like a short film review, and just like this and the other one, Lana Lost has a story behind it, and it's about a short film called Heavy Metal Parking Lot, filmed in 1986 outside of a Judas Priest concert in Maryland. I can't remember exactly the Capitol Center, maybe, or something like that. A big concert venue, and they had like, I guess, people giving out tickets and stuff, or taking tickets in the parking lot, so you can park anywhere you want. And then they had interviewing a bunch of kids. Well, I mean, teenagers and some grown-ups outside of concert. Now, I never knew this thing existed until the introduction of the video magazine. Now, I mean, I guess these were going on before I was in the Army. The first time I was ever introduced, I think I saw some dad said, I ain't renting that, or whatever. He didn't understand what was he saying. They had some show called PM Magazine on late, and they considered it like a video magazine show or type thing. But I mean, it was syndicated like 7:30, 7 o'clock at night on CBS, I think, or a CBS local CBS affiliate. Well, anyways, the first time I seen anything video, well, started running was there was a place inside the PX, and the PX in Germany. While I was in Germany, stationed in Germany, was like a giant shopping mall type. It was awesome. They made it like a giant shopping mall. And Lucius Clay Concern. And it was like they had a video rental place there, and people said, don't rent there, that place sucks. That was the very first place that, that's back when you had to pay like a yearly membership and you get like a free movie on your birthday. And then they started changing, offering free memberships, I think. But I mean, that was way later down the line. Anyways, I don't remember how much it was, about $30 a year or something like that. A free movie on your birthday. I was there for 2 years, so I think I ran there for 2 years. Or maybe 1 year, I can't remember. Well, anyways, I was going through it, and the first video I saw, they had Playboy Video Magazine. And that was the close to anything really dirty that place was on the PX. And it wasn't pornography. It was more like R-rated, semi-erotic. And then they have like regular stories, like this photographer like photographing like this couch and like a nude lady on it in different locations. It was like a 60 minutes piece, and they had an interview with Cheech and Chong in there, which was really funny. And my one friend said, this video sucks. I never seen it before. It was okay. Now, outside of Post, where they sell the X-ray one, they had Hustler Video Magazine. Now, that one was dirty. That one was pornographic. Well, those are the only two adult ones I saw, but at the PX, they had something called Metalhead Magazine. It was released through Parade Video. And Parade used to do like, it was Parade. I think it was Parade Video. No, Good Times Video. Sorry, Good Times Video. And Good Times would do like their, sometimes bigger budget movie, or sometimes like public domain movies. And that, I mean, if you want to build up your collection, you get stuff from like Video Treasures, Good Times, Home Entertainment, or whatever like that. And they had Metalhead Magazine. It was like a little clips and stuff like that. It said, go lingerie shop with Lita Ford, and she's like, go. I mean, it was really quick, and it was clean. It was like PG rated. And then I found out at the other video rental place, Off Post, they had something called Hard and Heavy. Now, Hard and Heavy is more R-rated stuff with nudity and swearing and violence, as far as like the cartoons. They had like these interwoven cartoons that were more like violent stuff. And I remember getting a whole bunch of those. So, I mean, a few of them. I remember ended up getting for like I spent so much money at Sam Goody at Camelot, something like that. You get like punch card and you get like a $20 item or something like that. I got the video. One of the stupidest things I ever got, I got a Hard and Heavy Video Girls magazine that was so lame. That was, I regret, that was so dumb. But at least I didn't pay any money for it. And then I bought a couple other things from them, and then I got, the last thing I got was a Grindcore special when I was out of the Army in 93, and that was the last thing I ever bought from them. I remember Ames, they were selling one of those for like $17. It said, Bang your head to the thrashing sounds of the black crows. And it's like, that's not headbanging music. Which I thought was kind of fun. My sister caught him on that. That ain't headbang. She liked the black crows. She said, that ain't headbanging music. Well, anyways, went back to Fort Bragg. Not Fort Bragg, Fort Detrick, Maryland. Oh, no. Yeah, Fort Detrick, Maryland. I mean, they had a couple of those hard and heavy magazines for a lot cheaper. And they had a Metalhead magazine. A Metalhead Volume 3. Metalhead Volume 3. Because I'm getting to Heavy Metal Parking Lot eventually. And the thing with that was, we had a clip of like upcoming movies. All of a sudden, they showed all these kids in the parking lot. So one guy singing "Living After Midnight," and that one guy going, I guess his name was Zebraman. He's the most infamous person on there. It's like, oh, this metal rules. Everything else sucks. Madonna go to hell. She's a dick. Like that, you know. And they show him like, they have a microphone and they bump this teeth, ooh, 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 like that. I remember my friend Sergeant Scarvitz, one guy's kind of a poser. You know, I'm not like that. Someone did a video. People, you know, they meet like long. They said Zebraman's a poser and stuff. I won't do that. I mean, we all change our taste. But he said he switched the country. But then he said he still liked metal though. So I mean, that whole video was a lie about him being a poser. It was a lie. Well, anyways, going back to that, I mean, I heard about it. It was a little cringy and stuff like that. And I didn't know anything. I just saw in the Crest Heavy Metal parking lot, and they had like, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, which I found came out on, came out on VHS through Good Times Home Entertainment and stuff like that. Well, I mean, and that was it I heard from Heavy Metal Park. But I mean, those characters, a couple of characters, are cringy though, but they stuck with me. I mean, they only show like 2 or 3 minutes of it. I didn't know it was a short film. I thought it was a full 90-minute thing. I ended up finding it was only like a 17-minute film. And I remember seeing the show Rockstar, which was really good, called Metal Gods, about Ripper Owens, the guy who replaced Rob Halford for a while in Judas Priest. They made a movie about him with Mark Wahlberg. That was R-rated. They changed to Rockstar. And at the very beginning of the thing, they recreated a couple of scenes from the kids from that show. I remember Zach Wow was like, man, what were we thinking back then? And I remember Brian Posehn in one of his comedy bits was mentioning Heavy Metal Parking Lot. And I was just cruising, just searching on, I found a Heavy Metal Parking Lot was on YouTube finally. And I guess it's been on YouTube for a while, because it was just shot on video, VHS. And it ended up becoming viral through the whole tape trading thing. We used to have tape trading or bootlegging tapes back in the early 90s, like one VHS to another VHS. That's how I found about a lot of that's how I saw a lot of the old Argento Fulci films before DVD came, and then they have everything. But it was tough back then. And through tape trading and stuff like that, it became like a big deal. And became a viral hit. And then finally they were able to, the biggest problem they had was acquiring the music rights. For the Judas Priest song, they finally were able to do that, you know. And then they were able to release it on DVD, and it became a cult hit. And they had interviews with these people like so many years later. And it was really interesting to see that stuff too. But Heavy Metal Parking Lot's a great piece of American history. I loved it. And then they interviewed the guy that one black guy said that, like, well, who you guys with? And they said, we're the MT. And he goes, bullshit. And they had an interview, and they had a reunion with him at a movie theater. And they brought him down. Everyone's going, bullshit. That was really funny. And I mean, you know, and then I guess they went on to direct some other things like, I saw stuff for like Neil Diamond parking lot, and they got like Iron Man parking lot and stuff like that. But Heavy Metal Parking Lot's the original and the best. And it was fun seeing these people like so many years later. It's a really entertaining. It's only 17 minutes long. And then they have like extras, so it might be like a half hour. But there's lots of other videos about it on YouTube. I was watching some of them. Oh my God, I don't have time to watch all this stuff. Well, I might go back and watch some videos here and there. You know what I mean? But I mean, I watched about how it became viral before the internet. And through the tape trading and stuff like that, and they showed it at like different record stores and stuff like that. And finally, I mean, the American Film Institute, I mean, it's a piece of American history. I mean, it's really entertaining. It's only 70 minutes long. It's lots of fun, a little cringy, but entertaining. You know, and I don't think the guy's a poser. And he said that he said he kind of got in the country, and then they said, poser, you're a metalhead for life, or you don't. But then he said he still listens to metal, so that whole video, I mean, because I saw it, well, I saw the video of him being opposed to Zebraman, and that was the guy dressed like all the Zebraman outfit, like the spandex and stuff, shirt and stuff like that. And they even did like a theme song for him. And someone did a thing saying he's a poser and stuff like that as well. But I mean, he said he still likes metal and stuff like that too. So the whole video was a lie. I mean, I saw that clip. Well, the video of him being a poser was a short clip, and they clipped it. And I saw like 2006. Where are they now? I mean, you know. And they interviewed him. They showed more stuff of that, and they were given like free copies of the movie on VHS, and then a couple of T-shirts and stuff, which is kind of neat. Well, I mean, I love the movie. It's a lot of fun. It's a good history lesson. Well, I mean, it's a time capsule, not history, a time capsule. Just a bunch of kids drinking and maybe getting a little high outside of Judas Priest concert. And then, I mean, they were open for Dawkins, and then some kids had good stuff to say about Dawkins. But they were mostly talking about Judas Priest. So it was awesome. I give it a 10 out of 10. So if you get a chance, Heart Metal Parking Lot's available on YouTube, and you just look it up, and there's different variations of it, big time. They got, I guess people did a bunch of different things like monster truck parking lot and all sorts of stuff, but I think they didn't expect it to be a big thing, and they were just, you know, they filmed it on VHS, like an hour's worth of stuff, and they edited it, and then they just showed it around the different places for like 3-4 years. And then they just said, well, let's run this course. And then they just put it in, like, set it aside, and that was it. And then they started gaining more and more word of mouth. And then one guy went to California, a couple copies. And Sofia Coppola saw a copy in 94 and wanted to do it for a show she was doing that didn't work out. But, I mean, Nirvana had, like, copies. That's why I guess that's what the guy was saying. He said he didn't find out about this till years later. But the wheels were in motion with the whole tape trading thing. Sometimes that stuff works. But it's a great movie, great piece of Americana. Even if you're not a metalhead, it don't matter. But it's cringy, but kind of funny. But it's good. It's a lot of fun. It's just kids having fun, you know. So, hope you like this video, everybody. Till next time, please take care of my Legion. Heavy Metal Parking Lot. I mean, if you want to see it on YouTube, it's really cool. Take care, everybody, and take care of my Legion.